Oh, it's the best.
It is the best. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the As Seen on TV podcast for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1, Episode 9, Repairs. I'm your host, Dom. With me, I have Mike.
Hello.
And Miss Clio.
Hello.
Meta Knight twins.
Meta Knight.
Miss Clio.
Yes, Miss Clio, like the
Will
the
you
psychic.
give me a tarot reading, please?
Yes, please. Give us both tarot readings right now.
Yes. I don't know.
You see my desk injuring me further in the
Do you
future.
need to read my palm? What is my lifeline say?
Your lifeline is very short.
How about mine?
I can't see.
Ah, there we go. Other way?
No, I just didn't want to read it, so I said I couldn't see it.
Oh. Ow! Why is she's throwing moist towelettes at me.
She's trying to tell you your hand is dirty.
No, she's trying to tell me we're out of hot wings and she's throwing them at me.
Oh.
This is funny because I actually have tarot cards.
Thank you, Miss
Now I
Clio.
got two. Can I have a
Alright,
third,
so
please?
what'd you guys think of this episode?
It was good. It was really good.
I enjoyed it quite a lot. Actually, I
This
thought
was
this was probably the best episode since
this
the pilot.
was my favorite episode of the
Yeah.
entire series so far. And do you want to know why?
Why?
May backstory.
Not
They didn't
one
mention Coulson's
mention of Coulson's death. Not one.
Not one mention.
Not one. This is the first episode. It took 9 episodes, but they finally did it.
Yeah, this show had a very slow start, which didn't make any sense to me because it already had the Avengers Foundation. Like,
Right.
I don't think it should have taken so long for it to get off the ground.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah. This I mean, I was looking at when I was writing up show notes when I was watching it. And I was talking to Dom the other day. I noticed that this episode compared to last week's episode is up nearly 3 million viewers, which it debuted at like 9-ish million, then it went down to about 6.5 last week, and now it's back up to like 9.5.
Nice.
So, yeah, I think that Thor tie-in episode might have helped them a lot.
Yep.
Probably.
So, our speculation is confirmed. Agent Ward and Agent May, they're totally banging.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I knew it. There was no question.
You guys didn't question it at all. I did.
No,
we,
not
we,
at
we,
all.
we proposed the question at the end of our last episode, and I mean, it was pretty friggin' obvious what was going to happen, but we still, asked the question just in case.
I was in denial.
Who knows? Maybe they were just going to get drunk together and nothing was going to happen.
I mean,
Yeah.
the actress who plays Agent May, she's 50 years old. Did you guys know that?
No, she looks
Yeah,
fucking
I was looking at
amazing.
Yeah, she looks and can move pretty amazingly for being 50. Also, she was the voice of Mulan.
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
That
I had
I did not
no
know.
idea she was 50
didn't
years
know.
old. She's like the most agile and beautiful looking 50-year-old I've ever seen in my life.
Mhm.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
She's hot.
She is. She is. So, what was it? Hannah. Hannah was this girl we were introduced this episode. She was seemingly telekinetic. There was an accident with a particle accelerator, some loose bolts or couplings or whatever it was, at the plant she worked at. Did telekinetic powers seem plausible to you after an accident like this?
It's the Marvel universe, of course it seemed plausible.
Yes, it seems plausible, but it didn't also because she wasn't controlling it.
Yeah, she
So-
wasn't controlling it. She wasn't at the epicenter of the explosion. The beam was not focused through the left side of her head or anything like that.
So it didn't seem that telekinesis was the answer.
Right.
It seemed plausible in the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
I kind of knew right off the bat something was off because she looked like she wanted it to stop, and like you said, she wasn't in complete control of it. So I don't understand how. Or we knew it was a physical entity that was trapped between two worlds. We learned that, but you see cans flying across the shelf. You see the shelf falling, but you don't see anybody at that point. So how is it that we were able to see him later in the episode and not at the beginning? You guys have
Maybe he
any
was
theory
just,
on
like-
that?
Maybe he was just like popping out behind the shelves and he pushed the shelves over. Like maybe he just kept popping out in places where like he was hidden.
Could be. Just
Maybe.
seemed really weird because then the nozzle on the gas station, comes
car.
off. Yeah, the car was driving. You didn't see anybody driving in the passenger seat. So
Well, I
it's
think
like
that car could have just been pushed.
it's like there was no corporeal being, and then all of a sudden there was. I don't even know. The car could have been pushed. I don't know. Don't know. But you had the angry mob outside of her house. Do you guys think they were being a little too hard on her?
Well, at first I thought this was a little nuts. I mean, like, I couldn't wrap my head around it. Why the hell, like, is there an angry mob outside of her house for all this? And then you find out, that she's the safety inspector, and it's a close-knit religious community, and everybody knows everybody. So they're all blaming her for their townspeople dying.
Yeah.
Because, 4 people died in the accident?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they kind of blame... That's, at first, and when I wrote that, when we were writing up these questions and stuff for the show notes and all that, I was like, what the hell's going on here? Like, yeah. Or like back to, one of the X-Men movies where they're persecuting mutants.
Yeah.
But,
be.
yeah.
Which, funny enough, I just watched The Wolverine.
Decent.
Yeah, it was a pretty good movie. I liked it.
They've been getting better.
They have. So, what about Agent May's decision to just, tranquilize her in the back of the head or whatever it was?
I didn't see where she shot it. It was just...
It was from behind. I know that much.
Yeah.
You think she could have handled that a little better?
Maybe, but she wanted to get out of there. She saw it escalating and had to do something. So that's what she could have done. She did it.
Yeah. I don't know. There may have been a more diplomatic... there was probably a better way to do that, but you know what?
There's a lot of that from you tonight, Mike.
It could have happened better, but you know what? In the end, it was probably for the best that she got shot, tranquilized.
Now you wanted her to get shot?
I will throw a moist napkin at you.
Okay.
Fitzsimmons.
So yeah, what do you guys think about Fitz and Simmons doing the practical jokes? I thought that was hysterical.
I thought it was funny, but then they started telling the wrong story, and I was like, that's not a prank. You guys aren't doing it right.
I'm thinking to myself, oh, they're telling, Sky this story. And I'm thinking, oh, God, May's going to get wind of this and, kick the crap out of both of them.
Yes.
Or
they were
something
just gonna
like
get
that.
themselves in trouble.
Yeah.
I also found it funny because I see both of them as wide-eyed freshmen. It doesn't matter that they graduated their academy.
They basically
and everything.
are. Yeah.
They're basically the wide-eyed
They said
freshmen.
they graduated 2 years early.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they're more or less freshmen.
Yeah.
They decide to, screw around with Sky's head.
Yeah.
Yep. So, what about the prank that was very much at the wrong time that came out of the broom closet?
That was the funniest thing.
I just love it because...
Just the way Fitz screamed.
At his own prank.
He knew. He's the one who set it up.
Like a tiny child.
He set it up in that closet. He should have known it was there and what it was, but instead...
Well, that's coming. Certain things are coming. They make you jump anyway sometimes. That's just how it happens. So...
He probably honestly forgot he had did that.
I'm sure he did. After everything that was going on there, they had the guy running around the ship, popping in and out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Them thinking he's a ghost and, running around. Meanwhile, Hannah's locked up in the cell, and she's protected through a force field or something along those lines. Magnetic field? I don't remember exactly what they said. But, then you have Simmons was going through and looking at the reactor hologram later, and she zoomed in, and we see this portal kind of open over the reactor. So that got me thinking: instantly, because it was something that we were mentioning in last week's episode and our Thor podcast. There's 9 realms in according to Norse mythology, which is where Thor is based out of, and obviously they're going along with that lore for S.H.I.E.L.D. They're tying it in here. Mm-hmm. So, given that fact, if it was one of the 9 realms, which one was Tobias stuck between?
If my first thought was because we just had Thor: The Dark World and the tie-in, I thought it was Svartalfheim, from where the Dark Elves are from and all that crap. Yeah. But you were talking to me earlier, Dom, and everything. He thinks it's hell. He is a Christian, so his view of hell is fire and doom and lava and all that stuff. So it was probably, I'm about to butcher this pronunciation, forgive me, Norwegians, Muspelheim, or basically the land of fire, the realm of fire.
Yeah.
Home of the fire giants, demons, and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So that was likely where it was, and he was phasing in between the two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice place for a human to be stuck.
I didn't know that there was a realm of fire. I was assuming it was Niflheim, which I think Niflheim's the
It's the other. That's the underworld.
Yeah.
Helheim is the land of the dead. It depends on the source you read, because
See, I'm remembering this from the Avengers cartoon.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty sure they called the land of the dead Niflheim.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's depending on the source. One source has Helheim as the 9th realm, and the other source has Nidavellir, the land of the realm of dwarves, as the 9th realm, and like Hel is a part. Well, Helheim, because Hel is also a goddess. Helheim is part of Niflheim, like underground or in a different subsection of it or something like that.
Oh, I thought the dwarves had their own realm.
They do have their own realm, but I'm talking like it depends on the, this is from ancient poems and books and Norse crazy shit like that, and depending on the one you read, they kind of all paint a different picture.
Yeah.
So, from the source I was looking at, it said in Norse mythology, the first level is Asgard, home of the Aesir, which, that's Thor's homeworld, all that. Then we have, I'm going to butcher every single one of these names, so just be prepared for that.
You want me to do it?
Vanaheim, which was the home of the Vanir. Right. Then we have Alfheim, which is the home of the Light Elves.
Okay. Or just elves.
Then Midgard, which is Earth. And it's connected to Asgard by the Frost Bridge. We have Jotunheim, which is the home of the giants. Jotunheim. See, I'm butchering everything. I told you.
And I'm butchering it worse, probably.
We have Svartalfheim, home of the Dark Elves. So that was the one that we just saw from Thor.
Actually, I'm pretty sure Svartalfheim is actually part of the because the way I read the explanation, it's broken up into 3 levels.
Well, this is
3 realms on each level.
This is supposed to be part of Midgard, apparently.
Yeah, the one explanation I read is that Svartalfheim is technically part of the underworld, and Nidavellir is, on the same level as Midgard. Mm. But again, depending on the source you read, it's all...
Yeah, Nidavellir is here as well, home of the dwarves. Then you have Niflheim in the north, which inside somewhere under the ground were Helheim. That's where the home of the dead is. And then finally, Muspelheim.
Or Muspelheim or something like that.
However you pronounce it. Which is the home of the fire giants and demons. And it says that it was a burning hot place filled with lava, flames, sparks, and soot. It was the home of the fire giants, fire demons, ruled by the giant Surt. He was a sworn enemy of the Aesir. And he's supposed to ride out with a flaming sword at the hand of Ragnarok, which means the end of the world, and will attack Asgard, the home of the gods, and turn it into a flaming inferno. So...
yeah, that one makes more sense.
Yeah.
Of where he ended up.
So I like the fact that they're kind of setting this up now within the show. They're showing more of the realms. I think that's kind of cool. So, something we have not seen in the movies yet. So, something that they may tie in at some point later. Who knows?
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Who's the... Oh, I'm trying to think of the comics. There's Surtur, who's the fire giant. Who's the other ice giant? The really big one.
Loki?
No. He's a frost giant.
Really small one.
No, like the 1,000-foot tall frost giant, who's like on par with like who? Like, he's on par with Odin as far as power goes.
I don't know.
Oh god, the name is gonna escape me. Oh fuck. It doesn't matter, I guess. Continue.
Yes. So,
Looking it up.
Sky's sitting there and she's talking to Hannah about her mistakes and how even your worst mistakes can be forgiven. And as she was saying that, Agent May is sitting there and she's off in the corner, just out of sight, and it really seemed to hit her, really affected her. So do you think that this secret that May has about being the cavalry was somehow a mistake and she accidentally did something that saved someone?
No. They sort of say it. May accidentally got the little girl killed. That's what it was. That's her mistake.
Which little girl?
The little girl in whatever country they were in, where she got that name.
Okay.
So May went in.
Bahrain.
May went in to try to save whatever hostages, whatever terrorists took, and one of them was a little girl, and she got the little girl killed.
Okay. That makes a little more sense.
Yeah, because at the end, May was telling the guy to let the girl go, and that's what Coulson was telling May, to let the girl go.
Gotcha. Did you find anything over there, Mike?
Nope, not a clue.
No. Okay.
I'm trying to find it from the Marvel universe, but everything's coming back as Norse mythology. I don't think it was Ymir, because that was the primordial. I don't fucking know. I'll look it up later.
Anyway, all right. So
Bug me.
the end of the episode, May was revealed through Coulson, as Coulson's having a conversation with Sky, that May used to be this warm, fearless person. She loved to pull pranks, etc., etc. And then at the very end of the episode, May kind of pulls this prank on Fitz. Do you think this had anything to do with the conversation that she overheard Sky comforting Hannah, comforting Hannah, or
Yeah.
do you think this was more of May's discussion that she had with Tobias?
I think it's more of the events taking place on the bus. I mean, that's why Coulson brought her on, because he was hoping that that sort of environment would draw out the real May again. And I think it's working.
Huh. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, actually.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was a little of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
a bit, yeah.
Yep. What'd you guys think about her prank?
It was hilarious. It was simple and classic.
It was quite simple, and it just... Like, and they're going around, and I'm like, at first, it's like, who... Fitz comes out and blames Simmons, and at first, I'm like, no, it was May. May did
He
it.
goes
She's back
around
to
the-
being a... Yeah. He goes around the whole
goes
table,
around
and
the whole
nobody's like... Everybody's like...
Coulson's like, "Why are you looking at me?" He doesn't
Yeah.
even say a word. He's just like, "Are you kidding? Like, me?"
Yeah, like... What?
And then you just see May over the intercom. She's just like, she has this little smug little look on her face.
And I love it because Fitz doesn't even think to say May. He's just like, well, if none of you did it, who did it?
None of them think to accuse May. So, that's the best part of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. So next episode, I believe, is called The Bridge. I forgot to write it down, but I think it's The Bridge. Does that make sense?
The bridge.
It is
It is the bridge. I know that. I just don't know.
Okay. So we have Coulson takes the war back to Centipede. And this time he brings on Mike Peterson for some super soldier support. Mike Peterson, for those of you who may not know, was the mysterious hooded guy from the very first episode, the pilot, with the young son Ace.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys think about seeing him again?
Very excited because I didn't want him to be a one-off character, and when he didn't come back the next episode, I was very upset because me and my dad both think that he's gonna be a sort of rewritten Power Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Last we saw Mike, he was shot by Ward with the antidote that would supposedly reverse the effects of Extremis. And it seemed like he was taken into custody. So I don't know. I don't know where he stands right now. If he was taken into custody or not, we'll find out. I'm sure we'll find out. Not this week. I believe it is off this week. Am I correct? I gotta look this up real quick.
Yes, it's off this week. It's next week. Okay,
yes.
It is Amy the Frost Giant.
Yes, we are on a break for Tuesday the 3rd. S.H.I.E.L.D. does not come back until Tuesday, December 10th. So 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks. But as they get closer to the truth, startling secrets are revealed and an unexpected twist threatens the team.
See, this is now my big pet peeve with this entire fucking series. You hate Coulson being mentioned dead every episode. I hate every episode synopsis, like preview synopsis, saying, something critically endangers a member of the team, or something, risks to end a team member's life, or a startling secret will come out and it will put a team member in danger. Like,
you try writing synopsises without spoilers, sir.
Yeah, I know. You're right.
Easy.
That is difficult. It's just no.
But I know what you don't hate. Miley Cyrus's cat.
Oh, good God.
Does it twerk?
It might.
No, do not put the twerky up. Good God. Don't put more cats up.
All the cats.
It came in like a wrecking ball.
I have many of these things, and I will throw them all at you.
Can you just keep cued like an explosion, so that whenever you say like a wrecking ball, you just do.
Juggle.
It'd be good. It'd be fun.
Juggle.
So, any final thoughts, guys?
No, I'm seeing this link in chat. That's very interesting.
Oh.
Let's take a look at this real quick.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Bennett, a.k.a. the lady who plays Skye, wants Skye to get with Simmons. Simmons is the lady of Fitzsimmons.
I'm down.
I'm down.
Good, because she's not gonna get with Ward anytime soon.
Nope. Huh. Apparently, the actors who play Fitzsimmons prank each other on set, because the one who plays Simmons pranked the one who plays Fitz, saying, "I told him we have a sex scene in the next episode we're filming."
Nice.
It'd be interesting. Yeah, Ward and May are just fuck buddies. There's nothing special going on there. Yet.
Watch out, because fuck buddies very easily turns to something else.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you are fucking because you're trying to heal very
emotional
traumatic
damage.
wounds. Yeah, so.
Yep.
I think it's not going to end pretty, and one or the other party is going to get attached.
You can already see it's Ward.
Yeah, I can already see it's Ward.
Based on the characters, it would be Ward.
Right.
Also based on the whole leaving the hotel.
He's in the middle of discussing the plan, and May's already out the door. Then when he comes into work, she yells at him for being late.
Yep.
So, yeah, definitely very interesting there. So,
I'm excited for it to all go to shit.
Yes, indeed. So,
because I want May to actually get with Coulson.
Now I have 3 cats on the camera.
Kitty!
Oh, it's a real one. Hi, Jasper.
Jasper.
Oh, he's so cute. And he gives no fucks.
A cat that give no fucks.
My cat, she would be making all kinds of... she'd do that. She'd do that. And then she'd just be like... making all kinds of funny noises until she decided to, like... attack.
Yeah, Melody would turn around and jump on your face.
I don't know if you could see all the lovely scratch marks I have. Yeah. The light's shining too bright on my hand anyway, but I got destroyed over Thanksgiving for my my uncle's cat. Anyway, Mike, where can the people find you?
They can find me sitting here in front of this lovely Christmas tree, juggling my wet naps from a buffalo wing place. And
Clio, where can the people find you?
They can find me here at YouTube and also on all of these social medias at Clio.
Follow her right now.
They can find me on Twitter at Thilladrin, THILL.
Go find her on every single... You get brownie points if you follow her on every single one of those things.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's got 8 different social medias. Go find her on every single one.
So I said I was juggling these, and as I bend down to pick them up, I get that many thrown at me.
Oh.
Like, why can't I hold all these wet naps?
You can follow us all on youtube.com and facebook.com/ASOTV podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows. Until the 10th. See you guys later.
Later.
Meow, 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 meow.
I will injure you.